Alright, let's explore these giant freaking farmlands. They do look very cool though. There's someone's revenant farm, and they have these like monsters, tree spirits. I don't even know what the hell they are. Yeah, these things. They're working the fields. This safe. They look like they're undead. I don't know if we can use undead.
A godlike in
Yes.
emeralds then. Well, well, maybe our luck's improving.
Blighted crop. This crop is infested with an unusual blight. You pulled it from the stomach of a revenant in Emerald Stair. Eli.
I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
Uh-huh. I'm looking for the governor. Do you know where I can find him? Probably in the city. Excuse me, you mean that rotting cadaver? What happened here? Yeah.
Sorry, I've been on my own for a while, and I forget how unusual this looks.
They have
As
bells
you
on
can
them.
see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple.
Using the undead for labor. Living farmhands might give you less trouble. Do they work for free? Do they work for free?
They get 3 meals a day and a comfortable home. What more could they ask for?
I mean, miners in Solace don't have it that good.
Great.
Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
I already did. Looks like Beatrice ate some spoiled crops. Are you kidding me? She's your revenant? I'll tell you what doesn't belong in my hand. Yeah, she ate your spoiled crops.
Aha! So their blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories.
Reverent are the mindless undead. So they're mindless, who hunger for living flesh. How do we stop that? Some are drawn to anything rich with essence as long as it can be devoured and absorbed. Deprived of nourishment, they will eventually disintegrate into skeletons.
Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your
50
hands
bucks.
dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural.
I dig through a lot of corpses. I thought everyone did. What's with all the equipment around the farms? Yeah.
We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do.
I
You
like
see, the
these
living
guys.
lands is rich with essence, the energy of souls. We channel this energy into our fields. And that's why Emerald's there is the breadbasket of the living lands.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can see, we've been dealing with some irregularities.
Channeling souls into your crops is unconventional but brilliant. Your farms depend on forces you can't control. That's madness. Let's not comment. Do you think it could be the dream scourge?
Giata thinks so, and I trust Giata. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the mercy of insects. What you see here is no different. Animancy can change the world, but it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand.
Alright, we'll talk later.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return the
Right.
smile of the harvest.
Alright, she approves. Lots of animancy equipment. Makes sense if she is an animancer.
My farmhands are very affectionate. Feel free to pet them if you like.
No thank you.
Come back soon.
Got in here. Chunk of steel. Sorry, misfire. They're all your farms. You got a lot of farmland, honestly. Is kind of impressive. Hello, little lockbox. Sand hide, awakened wood. Are those living people? They are living people. Okay, thank God. I was like, are all the farms just run by animancy? No. Just her one weirdo farm. Although, I mean, if it works, and if they are truly mindless, as, you know, she claims, then, I mean, it's weird, but, like, I guess it's not really that harmful. That is if they are mindless. Lots of little lock boxes here. Oh, and Helios Talon. So defending Tantide, the Grimoire, and Steel Chunks.
Oh, no, you don't!
What the hell, bro? Silvo. This guy was not tame.
That was fun.
Said they are very affectionate. That one was not affectionate, man. Lady, what the hell?
Envoy, a pleasure as always.
You know, we don't care about that guy in there?
So,
Ah, your beautiful home. Full of animancy equipment. Whatever isn't bolted down, it's mine. Elia sells journal. Silvo is acting up again. I'm not that I'm surprised. He was my first racing, so he's bound to be unstable. How do I prove that undead labor is the future of agriculture when my best example is a violent corpse? I should build more safeguards into their collars or invest in louder bells. Well, he won't be a problem anymore, let's just say. Let's just say he's been dealt with.
One moment.
He has been compromised to a permanent end. Do you have... No, these are not. I was like, do you have undead sheep? Because now that would be crazy. Okay, then we went over here and we killed this weird dude. That is all there is to it. A couple of buildings. Okay, we're gonna try and explore the coastline the best we can too. Pure Mesiverno docks. They're the city's docks? Bro, they're garbage. The damn docks of Paradise are better.
One moment.
You're like the bread basket. Honestly, I expected you to be like a rich place. Maybe I was wrong. It's all broken. Wild mushroom stew. More Helia's talons. Fisher woman. Okay. Green chest. Nice carpet.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed?
Blessed or cursed?
Gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculation.
I hate speculation. I want answers.
Maybe I can help you.
Believe my eyes.
Yvette
It's
Rigolio.
godlike and in such good shape.
Yes.
The gods knew what they were doing when they made you.
Great.
Can you make other godlike? Just curious if that's something you do.
I don't know.
The gods knew what they were doing when...
Please, excuse us.
Remy Solar.
Please, excuse us.
The hell was ha 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 ha. Pistol, fruitful vine and Sakuro. And another damn pistol. It's all animancy equipment as far as the eye can see. And I believe,
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs.
yeah,
Or it used to be.
it doesn't look to be in very good shape anymore. Okay, lady? Alright. There is something up there as was to be expected. Lieutenant Sangra. Hello, Lieutenant.
I don't know who or what you are, and frankly, it doesn't matter. Stay out of trouble, and there won't be any problems.
Vanguard Scout, I just figured this tower might be a good place to get a lay of the land. Are you always as friendly? Excuse me, you got no trouble from me. Yeah, lay of the land.
Maybe you're not as dense as you look. So, what do you want?
I was hoping to find someone to tell me more about the area. I'm just trying to meet more of the locals. A chest full of coins would be nice. Nothing, I'm just looking around. I was hoping to find someone to tell me more about the
Well,
area.
you found someone.
Mm-hmm.
This is what remains of Fjord's mercantile district. Obviously, it has seen better days.
This doesn't sound like the best place to build docks. What happened to cause it to fall into ruin? You have my sympathies. Living lands has taken much. What happened to cause it to fall into ruin?
Depends on who you ask. For all their supposed knowledge, not even the Animancers know for sure. 40 years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food to Thirdborn, Paradis, and the occasional smaller settlement. I would know. I was still right here, at this very post.
Perception. You don't look old enough to have been here that long ago. You must know a lot about Fjord's history. If the district isn't in use, why are you still here? Did you draw the short straw or something? I see, I'll take my leave. You don't look old enough to have been here that long ago.
Dwarves live longer, so 40 years isn't that long to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some ruins to watch over.
Oh,
Oh, it's you.
yes.
Hmm? Go bother someone else. Can't you see I'm busy here?
You are not.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
Like, obviously you are not. Sorry about that. Renan Sangra's journal. This meticulously written journal is full of dull routine entries. It is clear that Lieutenant Sangra takes her post very seriously, despite how uneventful it is. One entry stands out from the rest. I heard that damn noise again. It sounds like something is howling in distress or out of loneliness. I don't know, and I don't really care. Whatever it is, it might be a threat. If we had the numbers, I'd send a ranger down the coast for reconnaissance. I'd be willing to bet my best knife that whatever that noise is, it's coming from the cave on the shore. That place always gave me the creeps. Something isn't right about it. For now, we'll just need to remain vigilant. Not like anything ever happens here these days. Oh, purple lockbox. Bloodstone. These freaking birds. Super rich. Common dagger and essence potion. I read your diary.
Hey, I don't care who you are. You can't go around reading someone's journal. Was it everything you hoped? Or have you got any lingering questions you're dying for me to answer?
What do you think about that cave by the shore? You're the one who left it out in the open. Sorry, I should respect your privacy. No, you answered my questions already. What do you think about that cave by the shore?
What I think is none of your business. At least it used to be. I think we're done here. From now on, keep your hands off my stuff.
Second,
From now on, keep your hands off my stuff.
I will solve your problem for you, lady. I'll go visit that, whatever cave. If there is something there that shouldn't be there, I will kill it. For free! Could not have asked for a better deal. Wild mushroom stew, potato. Zoron, Zorap, whatever the hell they're called, skull. This is it? This is the docks. This tiny little area, okay, yes. It is indeed horrible. Another lighthouse. Docks, fast travel beacon. Apparently somebody's selling stuff. Not even calling out to people as they come by. Merchant Amilo.
Ah, a new face. Welcome, welcome. There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
I'm surprised to find anyone selling goods here.
I suppose that is fair, considering the sorry state of affairs here.
Yeah.
Most of what is here is just scrap and forgotten things.
So does any of this actually belong to you?
It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales I make. I'm not a parasite. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better than everything here being wasted, hmm?
Great. It would be better if you weren't profiting when others are in need. Yeah.
You expect me to do such a thankless job for nothing?
'Cause
What? Utter nonsense. Now, do you wish to see my wares or not?
And show me. Awakened Aedyr, exceptional upgrade material. Used to upgrade unique weapons and armor at party camp. A vibrantly hued piece of Aedyr humming with energy. This powerful component is usually harvested from powerful dragon or animats crafted from Aedyr. I'll be taking all of your lockpicks. And I mean, Awakened Aedyr, it's purple. Cost a shit ton, but I'll buy it. Oh, I gotta sell stuff.
Ah, care to see my wares?
Yeah, I gotta sell you some stuff. There's bloodstone and some turquoise. 2 daggers, a grimoire of storms, 3 guns, a sword, armor. About it. Oh, this way. Hello, guard. Ooh, backpack. Okay.
I don't think it's fair. I didn't do anything wrong. Probably using me as an example. Pick on a new kid, you know? I'll be back out there in no time. You watch.
What happened? Ranger Minali.
I am off duty. Bother me no more. I am off duty. Bother me no more.
Casagra.
Need a ranger. Find a Cierno at headquarters. I can't help you.
Arsenio.
Need a ranger. Find a Cierno at headquarters. I can't help you.
The hell are you looking at? You begging? You are begging. I'm guessing this place has seen much better days. Although I'm sure the city will be in better shape. Cities usually fare a lot better than non-cities. Joseph's reverent research. Reverends are motivated by their need for essence. They go where the essence goes. I wonder if Elia's scholars are superior to mine somehow. Could it be that her flock is receiving a slow drip of essence while mine feast on table scraps? Inconclusive. More research is needed. Someone wants to start another reverend farm. This journal. Why are Ilia's reverends so cooperative while mine wander off as though they have minds of their own? It makes no sense. She coddles them with positive affirmations while I give them discipline. I fail to see the problem. That is the problem. Golden logbox. It's got some Aedyr in there, brother. Yo, there's an upstairs, brother. Oh, it is another reverend farm.
7 in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this?
You also have a reverend farm? Yes.
Ah, Ado.
Ado.
You caught me at an unfortunate
Valiant
time.
greeting.
You wouldn't happen to be an animancer.
Intellect 8. Sorry, I'm not. Don't tell me this has nothing to do with your unfortunate time. Absolutely not. Reverend's essence, it smells of heresy. Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Matico.
Valiant curse.
I mean, forgive me. It has been a trying week. If I have to chase down one more revenant, I'll lose my mind.
They can't be that fast, can they? In your defense, I wouldn't want to catch a dead body either. You didn't think to put bells on them? Either one of them roam around. You didn't think to put bells on them?
Of course I have. I'm not stupid. Even I will admit that Elia got a few things right. It wouldn't be so bad if I had any idea where they went. All I'm doing is wearing my shoes out.
We don't know where they went. We have to contain this before people panic. That sounds like a problem for Elia, not me. I'm sensing a request coming. We have to contain this before people panic.
People? People are used to the damn things wandering around. I'm the one who's panicking here. If Elia finds out, I'll never hear the end of it.
Be honest, what did you do to offend her? Come on, is this feud worth losing your livelihood? I really shouldn't get involved. Do academics fight over everything useful? What did you do to offend her?
She wouldn't push her research far enough. She wasn't willing to take risks.
Whatever you all are doing, it's clearly working wonders so far.
And how's that risk-taking working out for you?
You know, maybe there is something. Maybe I know where they went.
Essence?
I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby lake before. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to something. It could even have power over them.
Controlling the undead. Now I have to know more. Alright, I'll humor you. What kind of something? If that's true, why aren't they swarming Elias farm? I swear if a morbid curiosity gets me killed. I'll humor you. What kind of something?
It could be anything in a place like this. A relic? A grimoire?
Oh.
Luminous Aedyr?
Oh.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
No. Controlling the undead. Now I have to know more.
I was hoping you'd say that. Just follow the trail of revenants. I'd look myself, but I don't trust the few subjects I have left. Oh, and if you find something, I'd be grateful if you brought it here. I want to see whether it leads the surviving revenants back. The only way to find out is to experiment.
Yep, the scientific process. Look for reverence near Lake Lacuna. Joseph, Elia's rival in the revenant farming business, said that his revenants are wandering away from the farms and are drawn to a nearby lake. He's convinced something strange is afoot and asked you to investigate. Look for the revenants near Lake Lacuna. Joseph specified that his fleeing revenants often head toward Lake Lacuna. It would be best to start your search there. We have battle skulls. The vase.
Come back after you investigate the lake. Come back after you investigate the lake.
I'll do that, buddy. I'll do that. Elia's Revenant Farms. What the hell are your Revenant Farms, buddy? These are your Revenant Farms, I'm guessing. I'll run the perimeter. Fisherman's Journal. I remember when the fish swam into our nets, when the rivers twinkled with promise, when the harvest was so bountiful you could recline in the shade and let nature run its course. Now the fish ignore the bait and avoid the net. They sense a new danger approaching. If people listen to their instincts, we'd all have fled the living lands by now. Oh well, another worm for the hook. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. No fish is bad. Fish, you see. Food. $168 on that. What the hell, man? Birds for the freaking win, bro. What are you? Another house. So freaking dark, I can't see shit. Market list. The loopy feminine script on the yellowed sheaf of paper reads: soap, oil, carrots, salt, onion, garlic, cooking my chicken. At the end, a shaky hand. Still learning to write is added. Cake. Kids. I'm gonna rob all your money. A little bit of your money anyway. Potter's note. Yatsul placed an order for a replica of a godless vase again. I swear she's obsessed. The way she looks at dusty urns and pots is borderline obscene. What part of dead civilization does she not understand? I make pottery in the taste and style of the living. Besides, godless pottery is too fragile, practically shatters when you breathe on it. No, here I draw the line. If she wants a vase, she can find her own. Oh. A little advice. My dearest Vulpint, I know you're the one that broke this pot. It's okay. Next time, just please let me know instead of leaving it as a nasty shock for me to find when I go to the studio, alright? You are not in trouble. Mistakes happen. All the love in Eora, your mother. P.S. You may be wondering how I know this was your doing. All I will say is that next time you may not want to leave your favorite dolly behind at the scene of the crime. Hmm. Not very smart, are they? No. Then again, they are kids. So, I guess if they were very smart, they would not be called kids, would they? Anyway. Frontal letter to my valued friends in pure Messiverno. We expected a larger shipment of vegetables from your bountiful farms. Did you not receive the correct payment? Because I counted every coin. Last month I turned a blind eye, but this month I need the food we paid for, or the very least an explanation. Please advise. I would hate for this to sour relations between our people. Friends in third born. Apparently. There is someone dead in there. Oh wow. Well, that's disgusting as hell. Ouchie. It is his farm, I see, so. Does make sense. He would have an animancy. He would have a dead corpse, basically just lying there. Enigmatic Emilio's Emporium. Is that what that thing is called? Well. We have lots to do. Ah, bro. I do love that we can just climb on these giant tree branches. Oh. Alternatively, other option, just in case you were trying to think about it, walking. Turns out you could also walk to the very same place. I would recommend walking next time. Okay, and this is the way out of the town. Okay, so we want to keep going along the coastal farms, maybe up here to the north. Or we can continue going the way we're going. Lake. Oh, they went all the way over there, you crazy? The undead shambled their way all the way over there. Seems unlikely to me.
You there. You look like you know where you're going.
Haneva,
Can you tell me the way to Fjord's market?
you're already there? Sorry, I'm just as lost as you. I don't think Fjord does much commerce these days. Good luck selling to that bread line. Can I trade with you first? I'm just as lost as you are.
Oh, just arrived, did you? Looks like we're both a bit lost. Oh no. I don't believe it. This is the market, isn't it?
Be careful, Fjord might have been hit by the dream scourge. No one tell you what's been going on. I've heard Fjord's crops aren't doing so well.
Oh, great. That's the last thing our boss will want to hear. I came here to cut a deal that'd feed Thirdborn for a month. I was meant to set up a supply line.
Intellect. Those aren't your only two options. Have you thought about Paradise? There's a dock south of the city. You might find some other traders there. Is there anything else you can trade? I don't have a solution for you. Those aren't your only two options. Have you thought about Paradise?
Huh. It's possible. Though the Aedyrans might not look favorably upon me. I'll think of something. Thanks anyway.
Anyeva.
Gonna be a long walk back. Better get new shoes. Gonna be a long walk back. Better get new shoes.
Farmer's Market Beacon. Oh, then this definitely is the market. Yeah, everywhere has these things on them.
They say he's still there, lying in the scaffold.
Ooh.
It's a shame, a crying shame. A shame, yes. But not unexpected.
Diane Fioventa, what's up?
It's just unfortunate, that's all. Yes, love. But to be fair, you have seen the title of his latest dissertation, yes? I have. I very much looked forward to his presentation. Sadly, I believe we've seen as much as we'll ever see.
Sounds tragic. What are we talking about?
Well, for those out of the know, we were discussing the death of Giacomo Filuccio, an immenser of note. Such brilliance, cut off in his prime. Truly, he was expected to set the world of Animensia aflame.
Well, I suppose he had an explosive career, nonetheless.
Oh, you.
Did he blow up? Your humor is a fitting tribute to the deceased. How dare you make fun of the recently deceased? Will someone continue his work? Yeah.
I certainly hope so. Though, some might say Filuccio's work was vastly successful.
I know I see no need to doubt his theories.
Hey.
I hope someone carries on the poor man's research. I hope someone
I wouldn't follow his work, but I hope someone does.
Great.
I wouldn't follow his work, but I hope someone does.
Makes sense. There are animancers out here. They are growing the crops using magic, using animancy. You're gonna use animancy to grow the crops. You're gonna need animancers to, I don't even know, help you grow them properly or whatever. I don't know exactly how this shit works. You're not selling stuff? Letter from an animancer. I know people are restless, but I cannot quicken the harvest any more than we have already tried. The land simply will not give up its bounty, and forcing it only makes things worse. Maybe it's time to venture out and buy grain from one of the other settlements, in case they're having better luck. Just don't say who it's for. We have a reputation to uphold. Farmer.
That's a ball. Did the cow step on your face?
No?
Sorry about that. It hasn't been the best season. Careful in the woods. I've seen tree folk sneaking around.
There are trees.
Emerald's there is an odd place to farm. but the Animancers know what they're doing. I heard the governors rationing food. What next?
Water?
I wonder what they're paying Animancers these days.
Probably well.
Careful in the woods. I've seen tree folk sneaking around.
What's up? Yeah, Mercer. Same freaking armor set.
You're the first godlike to come through in, well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
Definitely not a bad sign. Please don't burden me with a superstition. What makes you think my presence means anything?
Some believe the gods have abandoned Emerald Stair, and yet here I am talking to one of their offspring. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter.
Before that happens, I need to consult with an animancer. You could always ask your settlements for aid. Have you got anything left to sell? Ask you this, yeah, sell.
We have a few trinkets, but our stock has been low on account of the recent troubles. If you have coin to spare, take a look at what's left. There should be more once the harvest comes.
Now let's see what you've got for sale. Animancer's Shallowtail. This brightly dyed padded armor has essence-infused Aedyr shards sewn into hidden pockets throughout it, significantly increasing the wearer's own reserves of essence. They can also be used to power various Animancer devices if needed in a pinch. Much like any attire designed for use by Animancers, this jacket comes equipped with more accessible pockets and attached pouches than most reasonable people would ever need. Plus 40 maximum essence, innate talent, and Stelgar hide pouches within carry capacity. A fine axe. An axe like this would normally be found in the hands of a caravan guard traveling between settlements and the living lands. The blade's edge was honed, the grip steady, and weighted for a powerful swing. Fine leather cuirass. And Helios Talon's Fragments of the Offering. This map provides information on the locations of fragments for Skane's god totem. Purchase it to see where see the information contained within. 3 lockpicks I will buy. And I will definitely buy this. To find the totem of the quiet slave, an ancient tower you must brave. Okay. Left alone in fallow fields, the ritual blade thirsts for skin freshly peeled. In a place of worship amidst mouldering rot, this idol continues to scheme and plot. In a damp hollow, its sibling waits full of rage, while its previous owner decays with age. From on high, the third surveys the land, sowing the seeds of revolt near at hand. In a verdant glade where old ruins crumble, you will find beads dark and umbral, hidden in ruins of heathens long gone. The octet of skulls sings its silent song. Find the totem core, sacrificial dagger, blah blah blah, lots of stuff. Thank you, lady.
The harvest will bring more business to Emerald Stair. Just you wait.
The harvest ever comes, that is. I should sell you stuff. Do I have stuff to sell? No. Okay. Well, I guess not. Sorry for bothering you, lady. Farmer.
If you came to bless the crops, you're too late.
Too late?
No offense, but I don't understand your kind. People say godlike are so important. Alright. To whom?
The gods.
I'm sorry. You're probably just as confused as anyone. If we don't get a proper harvest, I don't know what will happen to Emerald Stair. Pray for us, godlike.
Yeah.
Hope the governor knows what he's doing. There's been talk of strange beasts roaming about.
Yeah, that's a problem.
If we don't get a proper harvest, I don't know what will happen to Emerald Stair.
Common bow, all leaves tea, grenade. Did I see like a rack full of weapons? Coastal farms. So these are human workers now.
If you can't see it, I doubt I can explain it to you.
Tell me another solution that would be half as efficient as that.
What's up with you two? Matias Sorangia.
They just make me feel uncomfortable.
I'm glad to see revenants working in our fields. I see nothing wrong with it.
What if the body used to be your brother? Your grandfather? You, Aedyr, you know what a revenant is, don't you? Your dead friends and family walking around rotting all over your cabbages?
You're using your dead to work the fields. I don't see the problem with reverence working the fields. I agree with you. The dead shouldn't be used as farming equipment. I have no part in this. You're using your dead to work the fields?
Well, they're more efficient than we are. They don't need to sleep or eat, and it leaves us free to do other things.
Oh, well, fire is much more efficient at harvesting the fields. But we wouldn't want to eat whatever it leaves behind. Every monster we let wander the valley is one more threat to our children, not to mention to our crops.
What's so bad about reverence? I don't see the problem with reverence working the fields. I agree with her. What's so bad about reverence?
Nothing. That is my point.
Oh, then you will not mind when the animancers put one in your home. Perhaps you can get one of the animancers to raise up your late wife so she can keep cooking your dinner.
I mean, they are undead. If you can contain them, they're basically like robots. I don't know. I don't mind really.
Thank you, friend. With luck, that will buy me a few moments of quiet.
Yeah, I mean, if they are mindless, again, that's the distinction here for me. If they are mindless, then sure, go for it. You know, if they are not mindless, then that's a problem.
The only thing worse would be if self-driving machines were harvesting our crops for us.
What the hell?
This isn't over. Vidarro will hear my point of view.
Hmm.
The only thing worse would be if self-driving machines were harvesting our crops for us.
Can I talk to him? No, he doesn't want to talk anymore. He's happy. Hammer away, buddy.
You told us that animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarips won't even touch them.
Animancy is a process. We're talking about a delicate metaphysical ecosystem.
Machines everywhere, and none of them are doing a lick of good.
Be patient and things will get better, I promise.
Equipment maintenance log. Oiled the essence conductor coil thing, tightened a spiritual bolt, ripped out that garbage healing crystal. I don't know what half of this stuff does. Damn, Zoraps won't even touch our crops, but they sure keep tearing into our machines. I can only patch them up so many times. Go and see the tribe to the north. If you don't believe me, they're not too keen on us being here. These days, neither am I. There is a Zorap clan to the north. I'll go kill them all for you. I don't mind. The frick is this? Ball of sunshine. Back to where we entered from. Alright. Go, smooth out the little go. Will also lead to the farmers market as well, and then this entire area will be done. Now there is a bottom of the cliff top sinkhole to consider, and then this little area I have not been able to go to. Give me a sec. Alright. So we're gonna follow the border now. Very purple land. Now purple is usually the color of evil in most video games, but that is indeed a stereotype. I know better than to follow stereotypes. Well, follow them blindly anyway. Sometimes there is a reason. What the hell? Sprawling. Right. So just one part of this area is just giant ass mountains.
Right behind you.
Hello, sprawling. Yeah. Gets it on fire.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Yep. Nothing like murdering some murderous fungi. Nobody's been here in a while, I feel. Looking at all the spoiled crops and like here. Common wand, some tanned hide, treasure map. Okay, like a big bridge and a waterfall, and then it's in a cave over there. Okay. Painter's regret. You found God. You found a treasure map in an artist's house in Emerald Stair. Examine it to try and deduce where the treasure is hidden. Okay. Painter is dead. Treasure map, painter's regret. There is no place for art in a living lands gone mad. Once this was a haven of free expression and research, but our voices have been silenced, our defiance stilled, our colors blended to obscurity. If you still have hope, find and carry my paintbrush. Perhaps you can succeed, but I failed. So maybe he did not die, he just left. Because he determined that there is no place for art. And the door was barred. No matter. The back door was open. He was indeed an artist. Just a bunch of artistic equipment lying around. Okay, over this way. This is indeed the farmer's market. You are well aware. What happens in the farmer's market stays in the farmer's market. We got a little spot over there. Apparently, we haven't been to. There you go. That clears it right up. They have some chickens at least.
Last week you said there'd be grain.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Elena the grain merchant.
Are the enemy monsters starving as well? Or are they sipping tea?
Take it up with the governor. I don't make the rules. Go home. Lay traps in the woods and pray for game. I can't help you.
We know you're stashing the grain somewhere. Well, let's have it.
Ah, there's no stash, as I've told you before. If I had grain, I'd give it to you. I know times are hard,
crops are coming up wrong, miss. Flies won't even land on them.
It's bad all over. Trust me.
There is no food. That's not good. Okay. I need food though. Some cooked alabaster.
No cutting in line. I was here first.
Uh-huh.
Another late harvest. How do they expect me to feed my family? Last season, we were lining up all the way to the river. But at least there was enough food for everyone.
Perception. I've noticed that this market is pretty dead. Someone in town must know why this is happening. What do you think is going on? I should get along. I should get going. Best of luck. The market is pretty dead.
It's not just the market either. Emerald Stair might as well be a graveyard. Animancers are supposed to work miracles on these lands. But what good are miracles if we're starving?
Work your own miracles farm using the old ways. I'm looking for someone in charge. Maybe they'll listen to reason. I've seen my share of miracles. Maybe yours will come. Stay strong. Someone will find a solution. Work your own miracles. Farm using the old ways.
Haven't you been listening? The old ways are no good out here. Animancers gave us these farms. If the harvest doesn't come, they'll be the ones who pay.
They didn't blight your farms. Don't be so quick to grab your torches and pitchforks. Yeah, they did not blight your farms.
We'll see about that. Word of advice, Outlander. Don't tarry in Emerald Stair. Not if you value your life.
Wow. Okay.
I hope the gods send you here for a damn good reason. How long can this last? There's no help coming. It's every man for himself.
Great.
How long can this last?
Public notice. By decree of Governor Ignacy Bedario, food rationing is now in effect. You may buy enough to meet the needs of your household, but unnecessary hoarding will not be tolerated. Pass the word to those who cannot read it. The harvest is coming. There is no emergency. It does seem like an emergency. Grain merchant.
Godlike. Godlike.
Let me check your... Ooh, stew. I'll be the one hoarding food. Common round field, a common sword, soul pod and a grenade. Yeah, seriously, who has all the food? I think the answer is me. I'll literally just walk up and take what I want. Farmer.
What the gods, you scared me.
Scared you? I hear something. What the hell happened here? There you go. Who the hell hit this? Golden shelling, tanned hide, spirit residue, and a hardwood branch. Help potion. Well, nobody seemed to want it, so I took it. It's mine now. Oh, look at this, pig. Classic pig too. The first, like, classic recognizable animal I've seen in a while. Okay, we're just canvassing the land. The stairs are not very emerald anymore. Yeah, this is just like uprooted equipment and stuff, meaning this was not here before. That is interesting if it just popped up. Masio Laminia. May not talk to Masio Laminia. I may talk.
I explained all that. They
Oh,
still said no.
Dolina.
Someone has to do something.
Right, Dolina?
I don't know what to do. I just don't think they're gonna stop.
Stop what?
When did the Rangers start taking the Zarib side?
Someone wanted to catch me up. Why would the Rangers side with the Zoraps having Zorap trouble? Relax, I refuse to believe the Rangers are allying with Zoraps. Having Zorap trouble?
You could say that. We have had some of the finest animantic farming equipment available until Zarops came and destroyed it. I spoke to the Rangers about it, but they say the Zarops aren't acting aggressive or killing anyone, so there isn't much they can do.
That's odd. Why would Zarops attack equipment and not just continue the raid?
Oh, I don't have enough perception. Maybe we can do something about it. Makes sense. The Rangers aren't go after every Zorap that breaks something. Maybe we can do something about it.
Finally, someone with a little backbone.
The Zarops have made camp in the swamp to the northwest. I'd say be careful, but my guess is they won't attack you unless you give them a reason. Just go check it out and let me know what you find. I'll let the Rangers know once the Zarops are no longer a threat. Gods go with you, my friend.
Investigate the Zorap camp. Nature versus nurture. Zoraps are destroying animancy equipment that is critical to the survival of Emerald Stairs farms. Farmers in Emerald Stairs spoke of Zoraps destroying their animancy equipment. Investigate the Zorap camp in the swamp.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarops?
What do you need done?
Just go check out the Zarop camp in the swamp.
I'll come back later. Masio?
Hello again.
Nope. They want me to go kill Zoraps. Where are these Zoraps? Here? Yeah. It's like all the stuff is like way far away from everything else. They're just like, can we just like go and do it? And I'm like, really, bud? Rolling tag is that.
On your right.
I'll help you out here. Death blooms. Oh, that thing just got up, huh?
Lead him
Okay. Okay, Margaret's Fury. Settler's Arrow. Sakuro. Time capsule note. The capsule was placed on the 1st of Priperna, 2784 Anui Iroko to commemorate the founding of Pure Messivino 1 year ago. These pieces of our homeland were precious to us, carried from across the sea to a new frontier. We placed this cash not for ourselves, but for those who might one day inherit the land we dared call our own. Fior Misibeno is a project as much as our home, but it is a test of our will against the wilderness. By now we may have lost a battle, but that does not diminish why we fought. Enjoy this land while you can, as we did then. So shall you now, Governor. A bunch of money and a lockbox. Ethiopian boots. +5 carry capacity, and the Martyr's Path +2 resolve and 30 stamina. The persecution of Ethiopians following the Saints' War threatened the lives and safety of many innocent men and women. Still, there were those brave souls that stood up to those that would see them dead because of their faith. These boots were worn for many years by such an individual who put their own life on the line to defend their faith and their fellow Ethiopians. Remaining on the move to avoid detection was all but required, and these boots were of great assistance in doing just that. This I have constitution. This is resolve and stamina and carry capacity. Gives carry capacity as well. So the martyr's path versus fit. Resolve versus constitution. Well, right now I've got like steel garrote set, so I'm gonna keep it. But that is a better. It is indeed a better, thing to have. More spiders over there.
Something here.
The problem is there isn't. I think there's something there, but there is not.
Zarubs and Kith usually attack each other on sight. The Hingan's the exception. If I found a camp of friendly Zarubs, maybe I could finally see what they're always dancing about.
They are always dancing. Not right about that. We're gonna lead another scouting expedition here. You can see the blighted. Some kind of weird thing going on here. Okay, some common stuff. Definitely an animancy house. A house where animancy was freely practiced. Eye of Rigaman. You're talking about health potions, money. Do not enter. Due to structural instability caused by recent sinkhole activity, this building is condemned until further notice. Valerie, if you're reading this, please speak with with Governor Vidario for more information on relocation. As tempting as it may be to ignore the issue after so long on the road, please be mindful. It is not safe here, and you will be looked after. Okay. I have Regamond.
Arms up. One for you.
Okay.
That's one for us.
Mushrooms don't know when to stop.
One moment.
Alright. Cielio Panini.
Gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother A little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Maybe I can help return whatever you lost. Why don't you tell me what you lost instead of insulting me? Bandits, did you see their faces? Be serious, do I look like a bandit to you? Why don't you tell me what you lost instead of insulting me?
I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food, to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest. There's not a damn thing left to eat.
I'll bring that stolen food back. Is something else wrong at this farm? Maybe I can find them. What did they look like? Is there no other way to get food for your family? Times are tough. Maybe the bandits are hungry too. Is something else wrong at this farm?
What? No. We're fine. No smuggling, no dream scourge. What are you implying?
You said her last harvest, not ours. Is something wrong with your wife? It sounded like there was something you didn't want to tell your children. You said her last harvest, not ours. Something wrong with your wife.
Like sticking your nose in other people's business, do you?
You're right, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have pried. Fine, keep struggling, you feel you got something to prove. I can help you, I'd like to.
Not you two. Gods. What do I have to lose? My wife. She's sick. Not a dream troll. Just sick. We've known for a while now. But treatment is expensive. There's not enough to go around. I thought if she could eat well for whatever time she had left, she'd be more comfortable. And now, it's gone. There. Are you happy?
Of course not. Now I really have to find that stolen food. What is she sick with? How long does she have? You should have said so in the first place. I have to find the food.
Finally! Someone who cares about something other than themselves. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
Right? Yellow, one of yours many struggling farmers, had his last harvest stolen. He blames bandits for the theft. Track the culprits down and retrieve the ill-gotten crops. Silvio claims saw the bandits fall in the river north. Investigate the area to find those responsible for the missing crops. Up here. Well, got a little bit done here. Still like an insane amount left. Big place, I should say. Very big. Notice of move. Those seeking the inhabitants of this building may find their new domicile within the walls of Fior Mesivino. Living outside the walls has simply become too dangerous. By order of Governor Bedasio, this property is to remain vacant until further notice. He has cleaned out the outside, saying it's too dangerous. May be true. So much here, so much land. How is one supposed to scout all of it? Surely there's more enemies. Yeah, I can see them on the map. There are more enemies here. Okay. Trying to clear out the map. It also lets me ensure that I've canvassed every little bit of this area well. So I know there's nothing left. Like in this area, I know now there's nothing left. right? Because I literally have canvassed all of it. These lines means that there's walls there, so I can't really go this way. That's good. Then there's roof blotches, but that's fine. Then there is more, like beyond the docks beacon. There's probably more around here. And then we reach the walls of Pure Missilvino. We can cut this line across like so, and then just search this entire place, maybe up to the bridge, not crossing the water, and then we can head into the city. Because this is a big place, a lot of stuff to do. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.